Welcome to Vegan Crypto. I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. So let's talk Ethereum for a little bit. You may think from some of my videos that I am anti-Ethereum. God, couldn't be further from the truth. So many of my projects are built on Ethereum. Yes, it's slow. Yes, it's expensive, especially during peak times. And wait until you see the bull market if you're new to it. That's why L2s are here. So many projects built upon ETH. Why I'm not in it currently is I think there's other plays on Ethereum, with Ethereum, that will, in my opinion, do incredibly well and a hell of a lot better. I don't think there's anything wrong with being in Ethereum. I think it's a good play. It's just not for me. Always has been until the last bull run. I got out. But I will tell you this, if this ETF does get approved, the amount of capital that will come into it, I'm hearing 4 billion. If 4 billion actually comes into Ethereum, we could definitely see 20,000 Ethereum. Definitely, it would be crazy to think of that. I'm not saying we're going to do that, but we could. But you know, I don't care that much about that. I care that that happens. I care that the inflow happens. What I care more about is Metis, is ENS. Because if you look at Metis, you know, I've been buying Metis style, been buying that 80s, 40s, 50s, you know, on the last, you know, dive, and it's killing it today. More than ETH is. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. Now, will that get to thousands of dollars? I don't know, but look at their tokenomics. This is Victalik's mom who's involved with this heavily. That's just one play. There's a million, and you guys know that. Think of what will happen to Ethereum Classic for the newbies. Ethereum Classic is a dead chain, but for the people coming in, hearing about Ethereum, going, oh my God, they come in and they see it at $6,000, let's say, or $5,000, which would be very easy to get there if an ETF gets approved. They're gonna look at 5K and go, Jesus, oh, Ethereum Classic and what? Below 100? What are they gonna do? The majority of people over the years who have gotten into crypto buy Ethereum Classic before they buy Ethereum in the height of the market. People bought Bitcoin Cash. It's the name. It's for people who don't know the reality of the market, but they learn. And guess what? They make out. They end up making money. Ethereum does incredible. Ethereum Classic will do great. Same with everything on Ethereum for the most part. So, am I a believer in Ethereum? Yeah. Do I want this to happen? Absolutely. Do I know if it's going to happen? Nobody does. These are rumors. These are very good rumors from high up people. But what could have caused these rumors, right? Remember, these are just rumors at a high level. Could be a couple things. I'm sharing nothing new that you probably haven't already heard. Could it be the Democratic administration right now saying enough is enough with this BS against crypto, and having a call saying, get this passed. Tell them what they need for these ETFs. Excuse the gardening going around. Time of the season. Enough attacking ETH. We have an ETF here. We have an election coming. I'm getting my butt kicked in the polls. Trump is saying he's the crypto president. He's a load of shit. They both are. He's a dollar man, right? A fraudulent dollar man. He only reason he's in crypto right now is he's being told to, and he knows that'll get him votes. Even with his BS NFTs and all that. Surprised Biden doesn't have one either. As you can see, I'm not getting political. I'm a fan of neither of them. But I won't go there. So there easily could have been a call saying, tell the people applying, the companies applying for this ETF, what we need from them and get it done. That's the only thought I can have. And going to Elizabeth Warren, back the F off. It's enough already. She's supposed to be protecting us. She is not. We all know that. She's against us. She's for the banks. She's because for the people that this hurts, you can look at the emails where she actually gave emails to Gary Gensler last year. Gave him the emails saying, these are the questions we're going to be asking you. Are they okay? We can reword them. We can go over them again. What do you like, Master Gensler? How come that's never called out on the Senate or Congress floor? Bullshit. Or Maxine Waters. BS of her in bed with Sam Bankman-Fried. Or even Gensler for that fact. I digress. So, am I buying Ethereum here? Hell no. Do I think it's a good play? If the ETF gets approved, yes it is. What does that mean? Well, I'm buying a crap load more of Metas. I'm in pretty heavy though. And other projects on there. And Solana. I may even load in Solana. Which I have plenty of too, but we'll see what happens, because this will drive the market up pretty good. Now, as my short said this morning, my short video, if it does get denied, holy shit, that is a big ass wasp already out. With the spring comes the critters that want to get you. With the ETF will come such an inflow that it'll hit pretty hard. But will we see a sell-off like we did last time? Well, it depends on Grayscale what happens with that. But the inflow would be amazing. You already see companies, investment companies, refiling for the ETF. So it is exciting. I just don't, I love the way the market's doing right now. Bitcoin having a little bit of a sell-off. It did this morning, came back up, a little bit of a sell-off now. Why? And it's not bad. It's just, it's pushing the 70,000 boundary. I don't know where it's at right now. Because if I go look at it, it'll stop the video. But why are they selling off then? Guess what? They're going into Ethereum. Look at MetaStyle. I said that already, but look at it. It's done quite well. Now for the newbies, maybe not something to buy if you don't have the capital. I think it's a little overbought right now. It could jump to 100 easily. That's where it belongs, in the 100, 200 area eventually. MetaStyle will be my personal view. That's why I own it. Wish I bought more in the 50-ish area, but you don't know when these things are coming. People who predicted the market, I told you the market was going to move in 2 weeks. I told you May. All those people who said that said, it's going to move in January. It's going to, look it, I'm a genius. It's going to move in February. We're going to have a little bit of sell-off. Well, anyone can take credit for the market moving. No one knows. No one knew this was going to happen. Don't listen to the people out there saying they knew this was going to happen. If they did, they would have taken out a loan and bought a shitload of Ethereum projects. So don't listen to that. Don't fall for it. Not going to go crazy here on this, but in a couple chats this morning, just watching like I normally do. I'm in Rands, and the brainwashing and the zombies I see in there. Holy cow. Ran is guiding us. Ran, you're the man. Ran, thank you. Ran, you're the man. You're guiding us. You're guiding us. Gummy. Holy cow. You'll never get that from me. I don't want zombies. Holy cow, it's crazy. Everyone's happy. It's green, and so am I. My portfolio is doing unbelievable. Let's just be careful. I'm always cautiously optimistic. Always. Even in the heat of the bull run, I will tell you, take profits, because, FUD comes out here, you have a massive crash, and then it comes right back. So we never panic sell, we never panic buy. Right now we watch, and if you feel it's a good buying opportunity, definitely. But just be careful, when you're 30-40% in one day, that people are going to take profits. Not you necessarily, but people are. ENS was a great buy by Metal. 15 bucks. I think he might have bought more at 13. So there's some good stuff there. Let's see what happens. NVIDIA numbers coming out, huge expectations on them, so they need to exceed those to really do well. I'm hoping it's not a sell the news type of thing. A lot of the projects right now are just kind of like hanging. AIOZ, Ondo, the usual suspects that I care about. They're just in that same zone. Ondo was trying to push to the dollar range again, but couldn't quite make it. So I wonder what, you know, the 5% moves on those. I just don't get it. You know, they have a nice amount of volume. AIOZ doesn't, but really does not move that much. It just tells me if people are pushing it down, meaning they're taking profits. Because for both those projects not to be at $2 makes no sense. So Polygon actually was moving. Well, that's good. What you will see though is this, if this comes through, you know, I've been saying L2s have been a dud. No. If this gets approved, you will see L2s take off. So think about those. I'm not an ARB. I'm not an optimism. I think those are good plays. They're just not for me. They've been so stagnant, but you know, the majority of stuff has. I don't recommend buying those, but I think they will move. I think Nair is going to do fantastic. Already has. I would love to see Stacks start to get momentum again. It's now hugging the $2 area, which I can't imagine why it's not at $3, $4. It was headed there, and it has not been able to get the momentum. The whole building upon Bitcoin right now narrative is kind of out of mind. It's amazing, you know, how the narratives come, they're hot, and then they go. They go, you know. I mean, you don't hear much about AI right now. That narrative is definitely not dead, but with all the NVIDIA stuff coming up, you would think it would be hotter. It's just not. But it's not dead and cold. But you have to be careful. Gaming, very quiet. So most narratives are, it takes something like this, news like this, to get us going. And the first things to move are going to be all Ethereum projects. You're going to see money coming out of other chains to jump on the Ethereum bandwagon. That's not a great thing. It'll be good for those tokens, but you know, if you're holding Stacks, if you're holding Bitcoin, if you're holding, you know, projects built upon them, Arrow, Velo, you know, Velo might do well, being on optimism. So that has been very stagnant around the 14-cent area. Not sure why that can't get up to 20 cents, you know, with good news like this. So we'll have to see. The market, you know, constantly money fluctuates into, as I mentioned yesterday, into different narratives. So that's all I got right now. I was going to go live, but have to prepare for a very large meeting with a giant pharmaceutical company, my nemesis. But, you know, I learn. I won't mention who it is, but one of the largest pharmaceuticals in the world. It's kind of a sector I deal with. So I would ask you to like and subscribe if you like what you're hearing. It seems like my short videos do much better than any of these, but so I'm hoping you can share this, grow the community. We're about 25 away from 200 subscribers. I know that's shit in the world of YouTube, but the way I do videos is not too bad. What do you want to hear from me? I always ask. What do you want more of? In my ears, I have a lot more to share than crypto, but I am here to make you financially independent. I hope your portfolio is doing great today, because mine is. And I think if you're in the market and you're in the right place, you're doing well as well. Now, many of these things are down still from the sell-off. You know, they're not back to, you know, their highs of this run yet. If we could keep this momentum going, and I haven't seen volume today. I'm sure it's not 100 and some billion, but I'll check it out. If we can get it going, and if this ETF gets approved, like I said, it's just a rumor. This will be one of the moments to get us going again, because you will have an influx of money, and you will, you know, hear it again on CNBC, Squawk Box, all over the place. Not on your, you know, your standard news channels, but it'll be on your financial channels, and it'll bring a little bit of momentum and some talk again about crypto, because most people are out. We're not, are we? All right, brothers and sisters, be good. As I mentioned, if you like what you hear, let me know if you want what you want more of. I'm here to help. No sponsors at this time. I would only do it with something I truly believe in. I do have a Tangent wallet link if you need it or use someone else's. Just get yourself a wallet. I'm not sponsored by Arculus. Never even used it. Be careful with what you do. Get dry powder. Let's see if we can keep this going. This is definitely a good sign. And what it does show us is with any type of really good news, significant news like this, think of what it's going to do. We are not in the parabolic bull run like you keep hearing, but this shows you a little taste of what it's like and what it will be like for the new folks in crypto, what it will be like when we are in the parabolic bull run. Just a little bit of news will take your project up 100, 200, 300, 1,000%. It just moves. Why? Because people FOMO in. There's a ton of more volume. There's a ton of more people in it. They take profits out of the projects they're in and they jump into that one. Whether it's Polygon, it could even be XRP. I don't recommend buying those. But they will even have their turn if we get into a parabolic bull run. They may be the last. They typically are, but they may even have their turn. So anyways, like and subscribe, share more importantly. And I'm here for all of you. Let's hope this is the beginning of where we need to be. All right. Cautiously optimistic, brothers and sisters. Cautiously optimistic. Go to my channel. Watch Dominion. I put together a playlist now. Must-watch videos. Check them out in order, if you would. Let me know your thoughts if you have any questions. Let's build this community, and I'm here for you. Be good to each other. Spend time with your family.